The U.S. says a no-fly zone over Ukraine will lead to a full-fledged war between the U.S. and Russia. But Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says no, and he is blasting the decision as weak by NATO. Joining us now is Michael Bociurkiw. He's a senior fellow with the Atlantic Council. He's a former spokesperson for the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. Michael, thank you so much for joining us from Lviv. What do you think about this disagreement over the no-fly zone? It really just doesn't seem like the West has any intention of doing this.
No, and I just watched President Zelensky on Ukrainian television, and I've never seen him so angry. In Ukrainian, it's called bezpilotna zona, or zakryte nebo, basically closed skies. That's what they're begging for right now. And Brianna, talking to experts here from Ukraine, they're telling me, for heaven's sake, at least Western Ukraine protected. As I've said on air elsewhere on CNN, I mean, what you see behind me, the city of Lviv, is the center of Ukrainian patriotism historically. This is where a lot of the dissidents that were imprisoned during Soviet times were sent to the Gulag. They're from here. This is where a lot of Ukrainian diaspora trace their roots to. So as difficult as it is for me to say this, in the twisted mind of a person like Mr. Putin, they're probably looking at Lviv and saying, well, this is also something we have our eyes on. So, Brianna, I was most of the night, that's why I look so tired, with Ukrainian families. And I've worked a lot of complex emergencies before. You're beginning to see that kind of hollow look, that desperation. What, do I stay or do I go? It's heartbreaking. I just talked to John Shmorhun, who is you had on air the other day, Ukrainian educational platform. They are now receiving cars here from families who are sending their kids on their own for protection. Every possible angle of a humanitarian disaster you can think of, and again, I've worked so many you're seeing right now. So hence, that's why you're hearing this desperation from people like President Zelensky. Something needs to be done.
And we know at this moment, Michael, there are these humanitarian corridors being opened up in cities, including Mariupol, to try to get some of the civilians out. But there's a fear that ultimately what that might just lead to is a situation like Grozny, where the Russians then start just shelling and bombing with impunity. What do you see happening?
Well, I'm sorry, it's pretty emotional, but I've got two pieces of bad news for you. One is the deputy mayor of Mariupol, and I've been there before in my role as the OSCE, has said that the Russians are now shelling those routes that are supposed to be protected. When I heard of this agreement, and it was a positive step, I know from my experience with the OSCE that, we've negotiated dozens of ceasefires with the Russian side, and none of them have been respected. The other piece of bad news is the weather here. You can see behind me it's snowing, but it's also making a big turn for sub-zero temperatures in Celsius. So, when you hear about all of those numbers heading, either internally or towards the border, the conditions are going to get even more desperate. So I, as someone who's worked for the OSCE and UNICEF and others, appeal to the international community to get teams immediately to the border. I think they're going to have to cross at this point to help these people seeking safe haven over, because the numbers are unsustainable. UNHCR said the other day, we've never seen these types of numbers in such a short time seeking safe shelter. So the needs are going to be enormous.
Michael, you said the Russians are shelling these humanitarian corridors where there is supposed to be no fire so that civilians can escape?
Yeah, I just got a breaking news alert from a respectable network, and that's what's being reported, quoting the deputy mayor, that they're shelling. And again, as deplorable as it is, it doesn't surprise me because, again, these have been negotiated in the past in Donetsk, in Donetsk and Luhansk. The Russians were there at the table in front of us. They signed the ceasefire agreement many, many times, and within hours or days, they're violated. So they're not to be trusted. Now, I watched the Ukrainian negotiators at the table with the Russians, and they said, we tried to believe in them, that they even show up a day early. They seem desperate to get some good news out of these negotiations. They even show up a day early, but then you know, they're asking for these humanitarian corridors as well, and then they don't respect them. And, you know, this is different than the Russian-backed rebels in Donetsk, where they might argue, well, we don't really have control over them, but no one can tell you that the Russians don't have control over their own armed forces. And one more quick point, if you zoom out, I mean, this is a country now, almost a rogue state, I think, that doesn't play by the rules of the international community. It doesn't respect international humanitarian law. We are in a very, very bad situation at the moment as a global community if this is happening.
Firing on a nuclear power plant, cluster bombs, bombing cities and residential apartment complexes where you know there are civilians. Yes, that is beyond the bounds of international law. Michael, we spoke to the mayor of Kherson, and we're going to play some of that interview in a little bit. But what's your sense of what life is like under Russian occupation for this city and the others that may fall to the Russians?
You know, it's almost inconceivable to even think of it, but we hope, of course, that, you know, the cities that they're patrolling or whatever you want to call it are temporary, that Ukrainian forces will regain control over them. But you are going to see, don't forget, Ukrainians have been at war with Russia for about 8 years now, in one form or another, a hybrid war. So the nationalism or patriotism you see that has been built up over the years is unbelievable. So you will see a very, very heavy resistance. I've been walking around Lviv today. I mean, I see people carrying empty bottles so they can make those Molotov cocktails because the fear is that they will come here as well. But again, the Russians are doing indiscriminate shelling into populated areas. They're using, as you mentioned, cluster bombs. They fired at a nuclear plant. And also, the other thing I worry about is there are other installations. We've been worried for the past year about the Donetsk water treatment plant where there's a lot of chlorine stored. God forbid that a shell goes there. It will create a huge disaster as well. So a lot of difficult things in the mix at the moment.
Michael, we appreciate the work that you do. We appreciate you being with us. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So journalists on the battlefield covering the war in Ukraine coming under fire from the Russians. We'll show you the dramatic